Joining us now is Shawn, and we're going to be talking about jerky. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Good. We got to dine last night. I got to find out that you are a multi-time serial entrepreneur. You've owned so many different businesses, right?
Yeah, I've done some things, that's for sure.
You've done some things, all successful. What the heck did you decide to start Jerky? What was this all about?
I'll tell you what, I grew up in Kansas, and I love meat, growing up in the Midwest. And, I'm a guy who likes to walk and stuff, and I would eat jerky as protein. And every time I'd eat the stuff that's, the brand stuff on the market, I was like, God, this is horrible. I can do something better than this.
Gotcha. Because it was just kind of like rawhide? It was just like...
You know what? I've got a term I like to say.
Okay.
It was kind of like boot leather.
Boot leather.
Yeah.
Got
it's
it.
tough.
So it was really tough.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and not as flavorful as yours is.
Yeah, it was like over-processed, and, you could taste the fake liquid smoke flavors and that kind of stuff.
Okay. So what makes your product different is that it's
prime
here,
beef
USDA,
brisket.
right?
Yeah, it's all American beef.
Okay.
What most people don't know is the majority of jerky that's out there on the market is not American made. They passed a packaging law back in 2008. If you put it in the bag in America, you can say made in America, but it doesn't mean it's American beef. It can be Australian, it can be Brazilian, Argentinian.
Okay.
And the majority of the meat on the market is not American beef.
Now, you know the cattle raisers that
do.
you're working with.
I do. We work with small ranches and farms throughout the Midwest, and we make small batches. And a lot of the major brands, they needle inject the jerkies. They put nitrates, fillers. We don't do any of that. We pan marinate it, we air dry it, we naturally smoke it and cure it.
And you have some wonderful flavors. So last night we were kind of discussing them.
Right.
I think this one is like the Kansas City barbecue.
Yeah.
And since you're from Kansas City and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, I decided, okay, well, this is the one that I'm going to be trying. But you have different flavors.
Yeah.
They're available in a pack, right?
Yeah, they come in 2.5 ounce packs. Yeah.
Wonderful. Easy, convenient, eats like a meal.
Perfect.
Right? And so it's both a snack, but it's also could be a meal.
And,
right?
and,
It's
highly flavorful and good.
Highly flavorful. One of the things that I also liked, Shawn, is the fact that you do pay attention to all of those details, right? So it's sustainable, it's source certified, you know who you're working with from the moment that it's here all the way through the packaging.
We go from farm to bag.
Okay.
Truly.
Lovely. Being an entrepreneur like you are, what was it about this particular business that made your heart happy? Why did you decide to do this?
Well, I know that Americans just love protein.
Okay.
And they're eating more healthy. And especially Gen Z and millennials, they just love this stuff. And so I knew there was a niche in the market that needed to be filled.
Okay.
And, I'm like, why don't we do it with prime beef? Let's make something that's better than everybody.
Got it. Yeah, so it's not just like the leftover parts.
No,
it's
this isn't like scraps.
Right, it's higher quality.
These, one of our slogans is Prime Cuts, a cut above. And what we do is we literally use the top cuts of meat. We cut it with an angular saw, and we only use beef brisket. And the big thing we do is we give you a money-back guarantee. If you don't like it, you don't pay for it. Send the bag back to us, no questions asked.
Lovely. So it's brisket.
It's brisket.
Like really yummy. I'm going to try something. I usually don't eat on camera, but you guys, it just smells so good that I decided I just kind of wanted to try it. So hold on one moment. Be patient with me for a second.
All it takes is one bite.
Mm-hmm. You're right. I'm a believer. Wow. So it's Prime Cut Beef Jerky.
Yes.
It's really delicious.
Yeah, you can go to primecutsjerky.com, and you can get it on Amazon, Walmart.com, and we're growing. We're going in the convenience stores and grocery stores throughout the country.
Yeah, you're putting good things together.
You better believe it.
I love that, Shawn. Thank you so much for joining us. It's a pleasure to know you. Like I said, we got a chance to get to know one another last night at dinner, and I really do appreciate the story behind your success. So continued good success to you.
Thank you so much, Donna.
You're welcome. Wow, this is really good. Prime Cuts Beef Jerky.
You got it.
Whew, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. And like I said, this is the Kansas City flavor. It's really tasty. And I appreciate you. And try it. I'd love to hear what you think. Thanks for watching.